Good evening. Welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Bob and Mike here with your quick fix for sports betting. That's right. Got a special guest tonight. We'll bring him on here in a little bit. Don't forget Twitter at Bob LaGrasso, at Nick Grasso, and at SportsNuts Show. Get in on that if you would. Discord link is below. You better get in there. That Discord is growing exponentially. And if you want 20% off your new OddsJam subscription, you can use the code BOB20 or Mike20. All right, I'm ready. How about you guys? Hey, like and subscribe. Two more subscribers, and we're at 900. Let's do it. Come on, we're trying to get to 1,000 so I can have a drink and celebrate, all right? And that is our intro, and Mike is here. And Mike, we're going to bring a guest on here in a few minutes. He's excited about being here. I'm excited about having him. But before we do that, let's brag, okay?
Okay.
You got to brag.
Okay.
You know,
I'll brag.
Brag on your parlay, man.
Well, it was a parlay put together by all of us. We were all a part of it. I had the Jets on the money line as part of it. We had the Blues on the money line, the Bruins on the money line, the Canadians on the money line. We took the Blues out and did the 3-leg. Those of you who bet it, the 4-leg with the Blues money line added, that was huge. So yeah, what a fun night last night. Had a tremendous night, and let's see if we can do one again tonight, huh?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's get to a couple of comments first. I don't know what that means.
W win.
Sneak peek leaks, baby. Sneak peek leaks. Wanting the prize picks coming up. Greg Voice, we're going to have you on the show soon too, Greg. Don't forget that. Little roller rink talk.
Tennessee tonight.
Akana, Tennessee. Oh, all over Tennessee. And my boy Jordan was all over Alabama. And who's this guy? Bari, huh? Fire parlay. And Mike going for the back-to-back. And let's introduce our guest here. Mike, I'm going to actually come in here and take this off and bring in Jabari Fowler, JMF. How are you doing from Texas? Thank you for joining us on the show. Are you excited? As excited as I am?
I am most definitely excited. Thank you guys for having me. It's really nice to meet both of you. I mean, Mike, what a parlay, man. That's a fire parlay.
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna be looking at what you're gonna be putting out. I'm excited to see what you got coming out, and I hope we can kind of collaborate, make a good team here.
Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some onus on you now.
Okay.
You do a lot of prize picks, is that right? If I remember correctly.
I do a lot of prize picks, underdog. I'm your NBA, NFL type guy. I've been watching NBA, NFL, played college ball as well, as far as not NFL, sorry, college football, as far as that. So now the NFL season's wrapping up. Now we're in full swing, headed for NBA finals after the All-Star break. So,
oh yeah, absolutely. And then college basketball, and of course, Mike and I are really into the hockey. Let me get to a couple of comments here. Billy D, go Vols. We got this Tennessee thing going tonight. Greg, yes, I won't forget. Don't forget, folks, XFL coming soon. The St. Louis Battlehawks. Caw. There we go. Adam McLean, howdy, boys. How you doing, Adam? And there's Steven. Mike, we hit the 3-leg NHL parlay last night. Let's do it again. We will do it here in a bit. Mike, Jabari, he's from Texas, and he's liking what he's seeing with OddsJam. He is going to do some content for OddsJam. Mike's a big NBA guy.
Okay.
Jabari, he's all over it, man.
Okay.
And I've just got a question for both of you guys right now. Since KD has been traded to Phoenix, are they now the favorites in the West? Mike, you're first.
Well, I mean, KD's not out there yet on the floor, so we're going to have to see them get it together, and we don't have a lot of season left, right? So how that chemistry is going to be with those guys is going to be interesting to see. They're going to be potent offensively. I understand that. My concern is the defense. None of these guys, KD is okay defensively when he wants to be, but not for a full game, Phoenix gave up some two-way players. Look, it's going to be interesting. I don't doubt that the talent's going to be there, but if they were in the East, I wouldn't like them coming out. But being in the West, yeah, they certainly have a great shot at coming out.
Okay, Jabari, what's your call on this?
Okay. I completely agree with that. I think, to me personally, the Suns gave up too much.
Yeah.
You gave up a lot of those bench pieces that you need. Everyone knows that in NBA, your bench matters almost as much as your starters. Coming and on the back half of the first quarter, start of the second quarter, that's where your bench is going to need to keep up with a lot of things. So the Suns have lost a lot of their bench, but you get a very talented player in KD, with him obviously being a superstar. If he can come back and return at, I would say, at least 75 to 80%. The Suns don't need him at 100. Personally, they have a really good starting five, even with him coming back. I like their odds to come out of the West, but I think the Nuggets will probably be their biggest challenge. I think that's really about the only team that I'm afraid that they really might have to compete with in the West, even if they do make it all the way to the conference finals. I think the Nuggets will probably stop them from even, getting to the finals, so on and so forth.
Do they have an answer for the Joker?
I don't think anybody does, which potentially the Joker might get his third MVP, back to back to back, first to do it since Larry Bird,
Yeah.
So it's possible for Joker to have that, but I think I want to see a little more from Joker this season in the playoffs, because in the bubble, he was a little bit mediocre, in my opinion. And then also in the playoffs, he's been a little underwhelming for a back-to-back MVP in my eyes, personally.
Sure.
Right.
I think if you're winning a back-to-back MVP, I need to see a little more in clutch time from him in the playoffs. So, I mean, obviously we know KD is clutch in the playoffs when he has the team around him. So we know that. So we'll just see.
Okay. All right, cool. Mike, you got an NHL parlay, your two-legger to show or not?
Yeah, let's jump into the two-leg parlay. Unfortunately, I see the Colorado jersey there, the Avalanche. I'm not on Colorado tonight. You got Makar still banged up. The goaltending situation tonight is very, very interesting for Colorado. So we'll dive into that. The first pick that I got, I'm on Detroit on the puck line +1.5. I think they make this game competitive. They've been playing good hockey lately. They've won 4 of their last 6 and 3 in a row. They've managed to score 13 goals in those 3 games that they've won in a row. So they're putting the puck in the back of the net. I think they'll be looking to get some revenge. They lost to Edmonton 5-2 last Tuesday night. So I think they are playing better since then. They will be competitive tonight. And look, they're in striking distance of a playoff spot. They're still battling here. They got a lot to play for. This is a very important road trip for the Red Wings. And I think they keep this game close. If they win it, would not be shocked. Not so sure I'm willing to take them on the money line tonight. Definitely on the puck line. Although on the money line, there is very good value for them tonight to sprinkle a little bit on, but definitely on the Red Wings puck line +1.5. Then I got to go Minnesota money line. Colorado just playing last night at home. So now they got to go travel to Minnesota, who are well rested. Yorgi, is he going to play tonight, Bob? Is he starting a net, or are they going to go with a guy out of the AHL making his debut tonight? That's the question. And if that happens, I think advantage Minnesota no matter what for the goaltending situation. And as I mentioned, Makar banged up. Look, Minnesota's a good defensive team, Bob. One of the best defensive teams in the NHL. That's going to be a problem for a tired Colorado team tonight, I think. And I don't think that Colorado will find the back of the net a whole lot tonight, with that being said. So I'll back Minnesota at home and the Red Wings on the puck line plus 1.5.
All right. Now, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you sure that you pronounce that Georgiev?
Yeah.
It is? It's not Georgiev? It's Georgiev?
I think, yeah, it's Yorgi. I was calling they're always yelling Yorgi. I'm pretty sure it's Yorgi. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just asking, dude. All right. Here's what we're going to do next, Jabari. Yep. We are going to delve into the positive EV page. Mike is sharing his screen right now, and he's going to show you some plays, and you are going to jump in with some opinions here and there, if you want to, on some of these positive EV plays. And there will be some good ones. And if there is a Joker PRA, please hit it, Mike.
Oh, no doubt. I don't know if we'll get that lucky. Let me change my filters here to my main filters. I thought I had it clicked, but it's not going. Come on. Having an error there. Let's get these main filters set.
Always happens when you go live, right? All
right. Let's look tonight. Look, Mavs plus 6.5 tonight against Denver has some value at minus 110. That line was at plus 4 earlier. I guess there's been some line movement on this. Let's check out this play as a whole. But we're finding value on Dallas plus 6.5. That's a pretty high number. I'm willing to roll with that, to be honest with you. Let's look at this at these lines here real quick, if it'll load for us. So yeah, plus 6.5 at minus 110 is about as good as what you're getting the plus 5.5 for, on a lot of books. So I like the plus 6.5 for Dallas on the point spread tonight.
How you like that, Jabari? What do you think?
I mean, I love it as well. I think it's a great pick with them getting Kyrie, although they lose again the bench when you get superstars. Right. But with them getting Kyrie, their fourth quarter points is going to come up substantially more. You have one of the best closers in the NBA right now in Kyrie, De'Aaron Fox. Now you have Kyrie and Luka Doncic as far as fourth quarter closers to come in there and really close out a game. So, I mean, the fourth quarter is really crucial for your point spread more times than not, because if it gets out of hand, you're usually not going to hit the spread. So as far as me just being from a math brain, I like it. Kyrie in the last game I watched, I needed Kyrie to hit like 7 PRA in order for me to hit the line, and Kyrie got almost 5 PRA within 30 seconds of the fourth quarter. So I absolutely love Kyrie and Luka. I think there's a little bit more chemistry there that needs to happen between the two, but I love it. I love Denver with Jamal Murray out versus Dallas.
All right, Neil Green's got hello everyone. I don't care if I lose my money, but I must take the Red Wings to beat the Oilers. Money is too good. Ping pong, I guess, is what
I don't hate that.
Table tennis live is easy money. By the way, I have bet table tennis and water polo in the Olympics, guys. I will admit it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm a degenerate.
Yeah. No doubt. Let's see here if there's anything else that we like. That there's definitely a Vucevic play for prize picks on his over rebounds at 11.5. I definitely like that play for a prize picks play for sure. And then anything else out here that I'm seeing, not a whole lot that I'm looking to hit a whole lot on.
Me as well. As I took a look at the board earlier, I think using prize picks, their happy hour promo, I threw a couple dollars on Vooch. Threw about, I want to say half a unit, maybe even a whole unit on a couple of plays there. I mean, obviously with Indiana, I don't think they have officially reported that Miles Turner is out, but it seems like there's a pretty good assumption of Miles Turner being out. If that's the case, they lose their primary rebounder. Vooch, very good at boards.
Yeah.
Should be pretty solid if
And
that's the
guess
case.
where Randall and Alex are at tonight? They will be in Indianapolis at the Indiana game. So how about that?
Hey, we were talking about Jokic. Here it is. Over 26.5 points tonight, plus 100 on DraftKings. Look at what every other book prices this at right now. You got Pinnacle at minus 119. You've got minus 123 on Caesars. FanDuel gives you minus 118. This is one to move on. I like Jokic over 26.5 points tonight for sure. And at plus odds, take it.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Yes. Not a PRA play, Bob, but over on points. Yeah.
No center really for Dallas. So, I mean, as fundamental as it really gets, besides Seawood and Dwight Powell, but Dwight's not going to be able to guard him. It's Jokic. So
right. Yeah, I know. He's a weird player, man. He's got to be the weirdest center I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those new age centers where it's almost like a stretch four situation, kind of. He's not really a center, but he's not necessarily a three as well. So Dwight's just kind of a fill-in center, I would call him. So, I mean, he gets the job done for what he needs to do, but obviously they're happy that Seawood's back.
For sure. Yeah, this play minus 117. You see what the books are pricing this at. I'll roll with this one as well for a half of a unit.
Steven's in here adding the Rangers, Sabres, and Lightning money line to your parlay makes it plus 882 for 5 legs. He's wanting to add those legs to your parlay that you already got, Mike.
Yeah. We do have a play on Vucevic under on his points, but we only got 2 books showing a play on that. So, I mean, just based upon these two, getting minus 105 compared to minus 154, definitely tremendous. So maybe that's one worth looking at. We got him on his overboards. Vucevic, this is a dicey one, but the value is probably worth throwing a little bit on. So I'll roll with that one on BetMGM as well.
Okay.
Take that play. And then let's go ahead and hit our NHL parlay now and put it together.
All right. Am I sharing or are you sharing?
It doesn't matter. I'm sharing now, so we can go now.
Okay. Let's go. Money line parlays here. Okay. There's 6 games tonight. Now I'm going to tell you, Jabari, you get a leg here. You got to pick a winner.
Okay.
Just give me a winner. We got Chicago against Toronto, but that's minus 550. You don't want to go that route.
Right.
Tampa Bay, Arizona, that's minus 243. You don't want to go that route. Edmonton, Detroit, minus 232. Minnesota, Colorado, or Buffalo, Anaheim. And the Rangers and Canucks.
Yeah, I saw the Rangers and Canucks on Bovada. It was around negative 210 or minus 210 on Bovada, but I think I still might take the Rangers. With Bovada still favoring that heavily. I mean, minus 210 is favorable as far as Bovada. I have to look at the consensus line. I didn't check. Been all NBA today with a heavy slate, but I still take the Rangers, even if you can find it at minus 186. I still think that's personally a good value. I'll still take the Rangers against the Canucks.
Click that, Mike.
Yeah, I'm trying here, Bob. It's I'm clicking on it.
Not one to, and guess what? You got some Barry sent me. Sick Flow is in the house.
Thanks, Ezra. I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, so we got Rangers money line. We'll add that one. Okay. And then let's go ahead and Bob, what do you got?
I'm gonna take the Sabres on the puck line, minus 1.5.
Wow, that's okay.
Oh yeah, baby. That's plus 118 and above, or somewhere around there. It's gonna be close to that. Plus 115, something like that. That'll help our parlay out. We're only doing 3 legs here.
Okay. All right. Let me refresh here if we're
Whenever it decides to load.
Yeah, we'll get there. All right, so we're taking Buffalo on the puck line, -1.5, which comes down to me. And I had two options here. I gave Minnesota and the other 2-leg parlay, but I did that with Winnipeg last night. So do we go back to that formula, or do I pick something completely different?
Whatever you want to do.
I like Minnesota tonight. Okay. I like Minnesota tonight. But I'll tell you the other one I was thinking about sprinkling on there, Bob, was the Coyotes money line. Hey, Tampa Bay just played last night, Arizona can be sneaky, man.
I know. So check it out. There it is. See how that worked, Jabari?
Yeah, we beat the Pinnacle line too, guys. So that's good.
Nice.
So plus 506 on Bet Rivers. It's Rangers money line, Sabres puck line, and Wild money line. Although, Bob, you said this was a money line parlay, and you had.
I know. I lied.
Okay.
That happens sometimes. I do have a tendency to lie, but I'm old. And I do what I want. All right. All right. Yes. Brian Elliott is in goal tonight. He's got like a 3.18 goals against average, but he's 9-3. Okay, so you got to take that into consideration. Guys, Sneak Peek Leaks wants locks in Prize Picks. We want Jabari. He's going to help us out a little bit on here. Mike's going to go to the Positive EV page. He's going to use his DFS filter. I've got my Prize Picks pulled up. I've already got us with Vucevic over 11.5 rebounds for a leg. All right, guys?
Yeah, roll over 11.5. Roll with that one. This Patrick Kane play's got to go on it for me. Over 2.5 shots on goal. There's rumors about him getting traded. Patrick Kane's gonna want to show up tonight a little bit. So I'll take Patrick Kane over 2.5 player shots on goal for sure.
All right, let's give Jabari. You got a leg for us?
I do. I'm just checking to make sure it is still there. It is, but it has already gotten bumped as soon as I was about to let it go. It was James Harden over 5 free throws made in every game besides one. I think I want to say it's 7-8 games back that he has played Cleveland. He's had more than like 8 free throw attempts and has had, pretty good success as far as the free throw line. So let me check my other tickets. Even going to check my sheet that I made for the day. Let's see what else we got. So we have Jared Allen over 15 points. I personally like him to go against Embiid every time he and Embiid get together. Embiid does not do the best. Embiid against, I will say, really good centers in the league, such as Toronto. We got Pascal guarding him. I want to say there were some other things that he had, but Embiid tends to struggle, and I like Jared Allen to go ahead and put up his usual 15 in the last 5 games. He's 5-5 over in the last 10. He's 8-10 over. So I love Jared Allen's space there to go ahead and put up over 15 points.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
Bob, add Tage Thompson over 3.5 player shots on goal. I definitely want to add that one, and then I will.
Shots on goal over 3.5. Tage Thompson.
Yep.
Okay, I'm working on it. There he is.
Okay.
And another leg, guys. It'll give us a 5.
Jabari, I'll let you take last leg.
Okay. Let's see what else we got on the handy dandy sheet today. We will take, let me make sure it's still at 9.5. Oh, well, Prize Picks just removed that. Let's see.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Mm-hmm.
It's like as soon as I put out my sheet, I want to say I have 30 minutes after that, just from the views on Twitter alone, it gets bumped. It happens, unfortunately, but you got to learn how to play the game sometimes. We will see. See what else? They still have that at 32.5. So I will take Alpernan Sengun, Houston Rockets center. I'll take him under 32.5 PRA. He has not hit that line for OKC or versus OKC. As OKC tends to swarm the net, so to speak, and they end up stealing a lot of his rebounds, assists, and points. And then it's obviously he is missing KPJ, who was also out. Don't know when he's going to return, but Jalen Green's also back. So I like Sengun under 32.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The Joker's PRA is at 49.5, guys.
It's at what? 49.5?
49.5.
Yeah. Well,
just saying. So
that's
under
almost numbers.
Jamal Murray's out for them too. So
yeah.
Joker should have a big night. I found a play on his over player points. I think he could go over PRA for sure.
Yeah. Sneak Peek League said that bump me is pressing the enter on lineup button all the time. He wants to, let's get some. So let's get some. Let's go through what we just hit. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here real quick. Love it. Love it. Love it. Here we go. Sir. Here we go. Vucevic, over 11.5 rebounds. Patrick Kane, over 2.5 player shots on goal. Jared Allen, over 15 points. Tage Thompson, over 3.5 player shots on goal. And Alperen Sengun, less than 32.5 PRA. Yeah.
Love it,
man. Love it. First of all, before we go here, I do want to show the bet tracker for those of you that haven't seen, and for those of you that may be new out there who've never seen any of the OddsJam stuff on the website. This is our new bet tracker. As you can see, it's showing my profit per day. 14 days, I've been profitable 11 days. And my total profit since I've been with OddsJam is $8,826. I'm a 54% winner, folks. That's pretty damn good. And in the last 6 months, you can see 3 weeks of negative profit. The worst one at minus 102. So there you have it. Also, the Sweat Station, which has all of my upcoming bets tonight, including a parlay from this morning and 21 other bets that I'm going to be able to follow. Jabari, I'm going to be able to follow those live. And they look like this. As soon as I can pull this up, you'll see it'll follow along with all of these bets. I'll be able to check them and see whether I'm winning or losing and see my record at the end of the day. 10-8 last night, but $46 profit. Must have been doing something right. Right, guys?
You'll take it.
Definitely.
We'll take it.
Let me ask a couple of questions with Jabari. Jabari's going to do some content. He's on Twitter at, let's see. Now, hold on. Your Twitter handle is?
It's Bari_CRZY.
That's right.
I think.
That's right. That's right. So go there. And, you know, Jabari, when you're doing some of this stuff, make sure you tag OddsJam. They like it when you tag OddsJam. So what is it? You say that you've got sheets that you put together and what have you. You know, you're making NBA picks on a daily basis. You're getting into some heavy duty detail. Is that right?
Most definitely. I try to make it as compact for the average reader, because I don't want to bore some people. And then I give lengthy discussions in some of the discords that I'm in. Like we'll have a roundtable podcast, so on and so forth. Well, we'll go in there and I'll pretty much talk in depth about what I like, why I like it. Some people like to hear the in-depth thoughts. So for the most part, the sheets are fairly compact, but I try to, on average, give around 6 to 7 picks per sheet, so everybody can mix and match as they please, and then get feedback on the sheets as they come out.
Great. That's great. What we would like to do, and we'll talk about this, having you on, every so often would be a great thing, Be good
Mhm.
for your brand and everything, and it'd be good for us. We've enjoyed the conversation. He's got it going on, don't he, Mike?
Yeah, he does, man. I've been very, very happy to have you on and hear your insight. And yeah, man, you are smooth. You know what you're talking about, and it's easy to carry on a conversation when it comes to sports betting with somebody like you because of how smooth you present it, man. I love it. Love it.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely,
much.
man.
Wow,
Thank you.
you're smooth like
Yeah,
Carlos,
man, just
like
I mean, it's
Carlos
just
Santana.
yeah, the
Like
flow
Carlos.
was just it was just the way it came out, the way he presented it to us, man. It was a beautiful thing, man. It's like an orchestra.
I appreciate it.
Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Yeah, he's smooth, man, just like that. All right, Adam McClain, real quick. Leafs might be the biggest money line favorite in NHL.
Yeah, they might be.
Okay, I'm settling on the Leafs -1.5 alternate spread. This is a safer option. Red Wings +1.5. Rangers, Sabres, Wild money line is +936 for my DGen parlay tonight. I think Sabres puck line is too risky for the parlay. All right, there you go.
Hey, that was Bob's puck line pick for the Sabres. I thought it was I think it's a little risky too.
Whatever, guys. What can I say, man?
Hey.
All right. Jabari, stick around after the show.
Okay.
We'll have a little talk here real quick. Guys, thank you all for joining us. We had a really good crowd. And, man, this prize picks, I hope it comes through.
Let's go. Let's ride it and see what happens.
Just got to tell you, Jabari, if one of your legs don't hit, you're going to hear.
Oh, shoot.
And that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I made the call.
And
but I'm
same
confident.
will go to him with his Sabres puck line. If that screws us.
And you got to, Neil's got it right here. Believe in Bob. There you go. Bye, guys. Peace.
Peace,
By the way,
y'all.
for the music, I wrote it, and so did Mike.